Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new TJ's The World According to Wrestling. And I'm your host TJ Wiggins. Coming to you Wednesday night after AEW Fight for the Fallen. And I'm just saying that, it was an alright show. There was some highlights and there was crap. And with, the match between Jericho and Nick Gage, we had garbage. But you all know about that, but, since I like to talk about, shows in which they aired, so let's go ahead and start with Monday Night Raw. We had a promo with the newly crowned Raw Women's Champion, Nikki Cross. Charlotte, of course, she interrupts. And Nikki was going on and on about how, it was great that she won and how, she doubted herself and all this bullcrap, how she never gave up and believes in her dreams. And the crowd was cheering, like, you do know that this was a woman that claimed to be insane and stable in insanity, right? So I guess we're just going to let that slide. And Charlotte comes out and, was a complete bitch, which is her role with the whole WWE speak, talking about how she's the opportunity. Which is complete crap. It doesn't make a lick of sense. And Rhea Ripley comes out, they're all demanding their title shots, the rematches and all that crap. So we get Charlotte versus Nikki Cross, that'll be later on tonight, when the officials of Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville made the match. Even though I find it funny, who deemed them officials? I mean, shit, I should be a fucking official, if that's how they're going to do things. Second thing I'd like to talk about is, Priest and Sheamus. They had a nice match. Priest came back and he won. And, since Vince instituted a new rule where every match has to mean something, which, you think every match would be that in the first place, but apparently not. But Sheamus is the U.S. champ, and Priest beat him, so he should definitely be the number one contender for the match. And so we go to the tag match with Styles and Omos going up against the Viking Raiders. And, standard match. It was nicely worked, especially if Styles, he's the best wrestler in the world. And the Viking Raiders, they're a good working tag team. And they did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to, have Omos make an impact, make him shine, as they refer to in the business. And he definitely shined in this one, doing impressive feats of strength, of picking people up and throwing them around all across the place. And so we go to Karrion Kross and Keith Lee. This just has to be a personal vendetta by Vince on Keith Lee. This has to be made to just embarrass him. I think because of a copyright issue of his name. Because he got beat by Lashley in quick fashion, but, there could be an argument made that, Lashley's a beast right now and he's the champion, so he's supposed to be protected. Same thing could be said about Kross, too, but Lee didn't really get any offense. Kross damn near just completely squashed him. And when people say big men slapping beef, a lot of the times, in all honesty, that theory just is good on paper, but not good in real life. It's not good on screen. And it showed during this match, because this was a horribly worked match, in my opinion. Lee's a great worker. Kross is alright. He's getting up there. But this match was just horrible. And, of course, the main event, Charlotte beats Nikki to negate, Nikki's impact of being the women's champion, to show that this is all props and this is all fake. But anyways, we go to NXT with the tag match of Ciampa and Thatcher versus Lorcan and Dunn. This was a great working match, 4 great workers. Especially Ciampa and Thatcher, they complain that there's nobody that can be in the title scene, but yet you have the makeshift tag team of Ciampa and Thatcher. But, it was nice, and I actually watched a match between people that are, right around the 200-pound mark that don't do a lot of the flippy dippy shit, and it was nice. Next we had a promo with Regal and Samoa Joe, the thing with the whole enforcer thing, you think it would go, like maybe 6 months or so. Then he finally, gets provoked, which is a big word, into actually making an in-ring return. But that happened in the first week, and so now they do this signing where Samoa Joe is now going to be on the active roster. He's going to be going for the NXT title, which is fantastic storytelling, dripping with sarcasm. But that whole storyline lasted a month. Next thing I'd like to talk about is just this completely stupid and fucking annoying promo with Frankie Monet saying that how it would be great for them to be the tag titles. Why not go after the women's championship? Because you're a star. You look like a star, you dress like a star, you work like a star, you act like a star. So why not be a star? Be one on your own instead of being in a fucking makeshift tag team. And I forgot whoever the fuck her tag team partner was. They go together like peanut butter and jelly, except for the peanut butter is shit. But, whatever. And they're trying to force that down our throats. It's completely ridiculous. And of course, there was a promo with Kai and Gonzalez, and I told you, this was going to happen, that Kai was going to turn on Gonzalez. But you would think with Kai turning on Gonzalez that Kai would be the babyface, because they're supposed to be heels, right? Aren't they? But this whole storyline has been booked ass backwards. Because should have had Dakota Kai, who was the smaller one, be the champion. And then Gonzalez, who's the big Amazon woman, finally get fed up with Kai, being a bitch and being a bully. Decides that she's not going to have this and break out on her own and beat her for the title. Kind of do the Diesel and Shawn Michaels thing. But, that's just me, What do I know about wrestling, even though I've been watching it all my life? And really the only last memorable thing on NXT was the main event with Bronson Reed and Adam Cole. That was nice. It's just this stupid thing now where Cole hits the Panama Sunrise, which is the Canadian Destroyer, a flip pile driver. First of all, on Bronson Reed, he's 350 pounds, and Adam Cole is 100 pounds. There's no way he's going to get that momentum coming from the second rope and able to throw a man over. That's just not going to happen. And then Reed kicks out. You're having 350 pounds being dumped on your neck. You're not going to kick out of that. No matter who the fuck you are. But this is fast pace, 100 miles an hour, all that crap. And Cole wins with the last shot, after Reed stood there for 20 seconds to allow Cole to actually circle around him, then run off the ropes and deliver the last shot knee to the back of his head to beat him. And, after the match, O'Reilly attacked Cole. I'm going to keep saying this. Why did they break up the Undisputed Era? I don't understand. But I guess they're going to continue that feud. And, we'll see where that takes us. It's going to take us to NXT TakeOver. But, I wonder if they're just going to do a straight match or if there's going to be gimmicks on it. Pretty sure it's going to be a gimmick. But, that's the end of NXT. And now we move on to AEW. With, oh boy, the 10-man tag match is the Elite versus Adam Page and a bunch of fucking idiots. And the Elite, I guess, are supposedly getting heat or doing a sponsorship. Was a Toon Squad ripoff. And good God, that is just fucking ridiculous. I would have still gone out there as the Monstars because I thought they'd be heels. but whatever. Or whoever the bad guys in this new one's supposed to be. I haven't watched the movie yet. I want to, but I haven't watched it yet. And, of course, they came down to the dumb fucks and Omega against Adam Page, and Adam Page beats the dumb fucks. But then through a serious case of cheating, to try to keep Adam Page away from the belt and booking him strongly, because he kicked out of almost everything that, should have beaten him like 20 minutes ago. But then Omega finally hits the one-winged angel again, and it beats Adam Page again, which is eventually going to lead to them two having a feud for the title, and Page is going to finally kick out of the one-winged angel. But, until that time comes, we'll see. And next, and as you could tell from what I'm about to say during the rest of this program, is that AEW loves to book a lot of tag matches. Teddy Long would be very proud of this. I'm surprised he hasn't booked a tag match on there lately. It was FTR and Tully Blanchard versus Santana and Ortiz with Conan. You would think that this would be done before, the War Games ripoff of Blood and Guts, which, is supposed to be the ultimate blow-off, but, who are we, yet again? It's not just WWE, it's not just Vince, but, Tony Khan can book ass backwards as well. It was an alright match, FTR won, but Cash, oh my god, he was cut badly. He had blood coming out of his arm, had trainers at the side. I'd like to get a medical report on him, see how he's doing. Next we got the 6-man tag of Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy up against Private Party and Helico. It's an alright match. There's a stupid spot where Luchasaurus German all three members of the opposing team, which is absolutely ridiculous. Because yes, it's plausible that he can muster the strength to do that, but it's not plausible for him to have a German on one guy, to have a German on another one, and have a German on another one. That's just absolutely stupid and wouldn't exist in real life. Next, we have the match between Thunder Rosa and Julia Hart. And Thunder Rosa, my God, she's amazing. She's an amazing wrestler, amazing worker. She's beautiful. She needs to beat Britt Baker and take the title off of her. Have her be the women's champion. It's just calling for it. But unfortunately, the thing with this crowd is that they have no idea what the fuck a good match is. Because Thunder Rosa was working her ass off, had a good match, and they were sitting on their hands. They weren't giving them shit. No applause, no ovation, no nothing, no crowd reaction whatsoever. Which unfortunately goes into the finale, the main event of Fight for the Fallen, Jericho versus Gage, a no rules match, which is fucking stupid, which is no rules, aka hot fucking garbage. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Getting hit with light tubes and bullshit, and the crowd goes crazy. It's just complete nonsense. You mean to tell me that that's a match you're gonna go crazy for? People going through light tubes and fucking broken glass and bullshit, when there's actually a fucking wrestling match going on. Jericho and Gage. It doesn't even look like two guys in a fucking street fight. It just looks like two drunk whores in a goddamn bar, just going at it with fucking bottles of whiskey that they fucking drink. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But, that's the profitable company of AEW. And their brainwashed fans who thinks this shit's acceptable. But, what can you do? Well, hey, everybody, thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Post comments down below if you'd like to. And thank you for listening. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.